ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to this first look at sports on a Tuesday. I am Julian Gibson. The New Providence Softball Association with 2 games on the lineup for the night at the Bankers Softball Field. Up first, men's play. The Andre Gardner Buccaneers will take on the Miller Rams. And in the ladies' feature game, the Proper Care Pool Lady Sharks will take on the Sigma Brackets. It's a big matchup for the ladies' pennant. Will be on the line tonight, so if you love softball, check that out. Well, last night at the Kendall I-6 Gym, the Bombers Basketball Federation Summer of Thunder continued with Wisconsin Green Bay beating the New Providence All-Stars. Coach Brian Wardle says it's all about preparing for the upcoming season.
We have 5 newcomers here today, and we got some guys that haven't played in a year, so we got a lot of new blood in our program that needs some experience. So this is just an opportunity for our guys to play together, build some camaraderie off the floor and on the floor, and just keep, understanding the college level and the intensity. And we're definitely getting that from the teams who are playing. It's how hard they play and how physical they are.
Wardle went on to say that the Summer of Thunder series is really starting to take off in the United States.
I think the tournament's got a good name in the States, and a lot of college coaches have only heard great feedback from other college coaches of their experiences down here, the hospitality, the community, the culture, and it's no doubt it's lived up to the reputation.
And today was day number 2 of the 4th FINA World Junior Swim Championships over there in Dubai. Joanna Evans competed in the women's 800 meters freestyle. Her time final, well, she swam 8.64 seconds, a new national record for her. Now in the field of 33, Joanne was 16th overall. Now looking ahead for the rest of the meet, Evans will be in the pool on Thursday in the 400 meter freestyle. She follows that up with the 50 freestyle on Friday and the 200 meter freestyle on Saturday. So let's wish her the best of luck. The under 17 girls national basketball team left today for El Salvador. Our Jonathan Benson caught up with some of the coaches and players.
After spending the past 3 months going through drills and sifting out talent, head coach Varel Davis says she has assembled the best team possible for the task at hand.
This team this year is, we have a few from Harbour Island, we have one from Grand Bahama, and the rest make up New Providence. We have some scrimmages against the ladies Goblin League teams, Molecular Defense Force. We also scrimmage against Cyborgs and Angels also. And the scrimmage it went very well because now they could work on the things that they've done throughout practice. And we saw some good stuff all of the games. We have to work on a little more shooting. We spent most of our practice shooting. Last year we had a little problem with shooting, so we'll try to get that together this year. Mexico and Puerto Rico usually the strongest team majority of the time. I see us in our pool. We have a very good chance coming out on top. The host team is El Salvador. Last year we didn't have to look at them last year because they didn't participate. But this year, hopefully that we should be able to do well.
Assistant coach Devin Johnson has been with the team since day one. At first, he had his doubts, but from then to now, Johnson says he has seen a significant improvement in the girls.
When we first started, it was a little rough, girls not coming out because basically school was still open. But from school closed up to now, and the girls came out every day, every morning, and they worked hard. So that's where I see that they are dedicated and they're going to represent the 242 the best that they can.
This is not the first international tournament for Captain Serena Brown, so she knows the level of competition will be much higher than here at home.
The majority of the teams will go there. They have minimum probably 20 games. We only have 7 to 10 games over here in the government and the private school system. So I think if we played more games, somehow increase the games, it'd be easier for us to just go over there without even stressing and just win. And also they practice from January and we start from June, which is a little bit more difficult. But even though we just started in June, I have high hopes for the team.
Team Bahamas will play out of Group B with Mexico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and El Salvador. They need to finish in the top 2 to move on to the semifinals and have a shot of advancing to the FIBA Americas Championship. Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
Now, youngster Faith Curry is traveling with our under-17 girls basketball team as an observer, and she's using this trip as a golden opportunity to improve.
I think it's a great experience for me Because next year, if I try out again, I can get to see more things and learn. As I go on this trip now, I could learn more things and how to improve my game.
More of an emphasis has been put on our junior girls team this time around compared to past years, and there's a good reason for that. So says First Vice President of the Bahamas Basketball Federation, Mario Boleg.
We feel as though when you look at the region that we're coming out of, there's a great, a better possibility or chance for the Bahamas to advance in women's basketball than it has much more difficult than it is when it comes to senior men getting to Tournament of America and the Olympics. So we want to really focus on our development of our junior women's program that will help translate into the senior women's program, transit in the senior women's program that will make sure that we are up there as Jamaica is when it comes to being in the top 10 best female basketball countries in this region.
Shifting gears, the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association is getting ready to send a team off this weekend to the Under-12 Caribbean Championships in Jamaica. And President Deron Donaldson, he has high hopes.
Larica Russell, who's in charge of our junior development, also second vice president, she'll be captaining the team of 4. Jacoby Bain, who's the number 1, Dante Ambrister, number 2 for boys. We're sending 2 boys, 2 girls, and we're going to have Alana Mackey, who will be the number 2, first-time traveler, and Sydney Clark, who traveled last year, our number 1 girl under 12. I think the team's going to be a pretty strong team. The format's going to be somewhat of a Davis Cup style competition, but they're going to play, it's all about matches and development. So they're going to be playing a lot of matches, and that's what the ITF is aiming for.
The Wisconsin Green Bay Phoenix team, well, they're in town for a 3-game series which will close out the 2013 Bahamas Basketball Federation Summer of Thunder. And according to Coach Brian Wardle, well, he's taking full advantage of the experience.
It's been a great experience so far. We've been here a couple days. The hospitality has been unbelievable. We've really enjoyed experience the culture and seeing the country. It's beautiful. And the competition has been great so far. It's pretty much the whole team's first time coming to the Bahamas, everyone involved in the program. So we were all really excited about it, anticipating a beautiful country and great weather, and we've seen that so far. So we're really enjoying ourselves.
Well, that's all the time for Sports on a Tuesday. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Night continues in a moment.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.